your host, Love Handles, coming to you live with we actually have a special guest here, Matthew from Drawn Company, here with
Hiya.
Yana and Martin, and let's get into some news. But yeah, before that, I just kind of want to introduce you guys to Matthew. Hey, Matthew, how you doing, man?
Um.
You're good?
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. How are you, Martin? How's everything going, bro?
Oh, I'm splendid. Happy to join you guys on another show, Wax Discovery show. Yeah, pretty good. Like it's late summer here in Germany, as you can see. Like it's bright sunlight in the back, and
Yeah.
yeah, feeling
How's
good.
everything?
Great, great. Thank you. Thank
All
you for
right.
asking.
All right, guys.
Yeah. So sorry about that. So what happened there was.
That's
you were
okay. That's
you were
okay. Just like we were saying before the show started, man, we come live and direct. This is how we do it, everybody. So
I'd obviously clicked the link right on when I just did my Discord post. So I got this mad echo, so I could not hear what was going on.
no
So, yeah,
worries.
sorry about that.
That's
I
okay.
thought
No worries.
I thought you
Make
wanted
sure
to
I'm all
pretend
set
to.
up.
I thought
Yeah.
you were pretending to freeze.
That's That's okay. That's how we
Can
like
you
it.
imagine? Oh
All right.
my
So yeah, we start out with some news. This isn't really news, everybody, but this was kind of on my list. And I just want to say shout out to Chaos Moon. They're doing some pretty cool stuff. You can see them over on Nifty Blocks. Not really going to go into the collection, but yeah, you definitely check them out, guys. They doing really interesting stuff over at Nifty Blocks, Chaos Moon. Also, shout out to Chair. I think he's dropping something this week.
Yeah, and also Cher's like sharing what she's excited about, which I like. That's why I kind of wanted to point this out. Like, what I love and what we keep saying, what we love in this community is that we know we're not just excited about our own drops, we're also excited about the drops of the other people. So Wax is basically promoting her, like Cher is promoting her own drop coming up, but also saying that she's eyeing some drops of Professor Wax and crypto swatches, which we might go into later. And I think this is something that's very Wax specific, this kind of promo, which is like, you know, bringing it all together.
For sure. Yeah, we can't really cover everybody, you know, that's dropping. So we kind of pick some of the ones that we haven't done before or some that we haven't done recently. We did cover Chair a couple shows, but yeah, shout out Chair. Love what you're doing. Just like Martin said, you know, everybody, you know, coming together as a family. It's always nice to see. So also a little bit of an update here. As you know, Atomic Hub is partnering up with the Banksa so that you can buy your NFTs with credit cards. It looks like that's gone live.
It has to be. Sorry, it has to be $10 though. We found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We also found out just now.
Yeah, and we hope the next implementation is like a basket where you can count up some secondary market sites to get to the point of $10.
Okay. But we were discussing it with a group of creators, and I just threw the idea out there, and I said let's create something specific around the $10 mark. So why don't you just create something that's a bit more premium? Don't see it as a problem. It's potentially an opportunity. So you know, how feasible that's going to be, but with Drawn Company, I could easily come up with content that could fill something that's, you know, $10 of value. It'd have to be something that's, you know, slightly more rare and exclusive, but that doesn't matter, does it? Because you know, it's opportunity.
Or create like a bundle. You could do a bundle. So there's certain ways you can kind of so how it works, you guys just kind of hit the buy button, and as you can see, now a credit card option is popping up. So that's pretty cool. So you just click on that, hit buy, of course, and go through the credit card processing. So that's really nice. It's really cool to you know, to have that option. So yeah, shout out Atomic, nice work.
Keep innovating, and you know, a lot of NFTs were above $10 when we were still in the bull market, right? Like 10 Wax when Wax was like $1. It's easy now. We can get a lot of NFTs for 10 Wax, you know. But I think they're doing the right thing in the bear market, building and making it more easier for new people to come in and get hooked on NFTs, right?
It had to be easier than it was, because that was the one stumbling block for me, because I came onto the blockchain originally as a collector, And I found it really difficult to overcome that hurdle. And I think a lot of people would have tried and just given up. This is more direct. And I think it's our job now as creators and the community to just tell this to people. Like, come on, you can put a tenner on, right? Start there. It's not mega bucks, right? We're not talking about buying a Bored Ape Yacht Club or a 1-1 that costs $3,000. Start with a tenner,
Right.
have some fun, collect some stuff.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's actually kind of in the news on, I think, one of the next articles with the LG TVs. They're saying that that's one of the stumbling blocks, is that it's kind of difficult to get into the NFT space. So, but before we get into that, just a little bit of kind of news. If you guys don't know about Bill Murray, he's like a legendary American actor, but his wallet actually got hacked, everybody. So as we say, careful what you click on. Yana is always reminding us, you know, don't click links that you don't know about. Very, very careful. People are out there to get you. Sometimes it's even targeted. I know Santino Ramos, shout out, bro. He got hit. They got like 1,000 wax out of his wallet. So nobody's immune. Yeah, nobody's immune. So careful. So yeah, Bill Murray, 1,000 NFT drop generated 119.2 Ethereum worth sales as part of a charity fundraiser, but hackers managed to steal a hefty 110 ETH off of them. So that sucks, especially when you're giving to charities. So that whole thing got, you know, ruined, and then a hacker running away with that ETH. So like we say, guys, be careful. No one is immune, including, you know, legendary Bill Murray. Welcome to the blockchain space. I'm sorry that you had to, you know, experience this, but
learn it the hard way.
There it is. Learn the hard way. Everybody's got their story, that's for sure. So now Bill Murray has his, and yeah. So you can guys let us know in the comments, you know, what you can do to stop that from happening, or if you've been hit, let us know what not to do. So yeah, sucks. A couple other stories I see here. It looks like FIFA is following the NBA Top Shot route. They're gonna have their own collection dubbed FIFA Plus Collect, and then a blockchain Muse. British rock band Muse has become the first band to top the United Kingdom charts with an album sold in NFT format. If I'm not mistaken, aren't you based out of the UK, Matthew?
Yeah. It's my favorite band. I've seen them live so many times. Not a great fan of live music, but when that man plays his guitar, Matthew Bellamy, he's amazing. He's phenomenal.
Nice. Yeah, this song is called "We're Effing Effed." I thought I might play a little bit of it here for you guys. We're a death star, another world war, wildfires are left. My legendary. Like a crisis, mutated virus, tsunamis of hate are gonna drown us. We are fucking frogs. We are fucking frogs. So yeah.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Now we are, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but... sorry, I can't. If you've never heard of Muse before, right? You don't let that leave a bad taste in your mouth, because they're not like that all the time. Just Google Knights of Sidonia, right, for 7 minutes of just an epic track on the scale of a Queen record, like Bohemian Rhapsody. Knights of Sidonia.
Okay,
that's a bit rough.
That was a little harsh.
I can second that. I can
tell from his shirt. Yeah, but hey, I thought it was pretty tight. I thought it was pretty dope, and it's really good to see like big bands getting into this. It's definitely, you know, an incredible way to not only sell your music, but just to kind of put it out there as gifts, or, you know, hidden tracks, all kinds of stuff. You guys know the story. You know, there's so many different things you can do in the NFT space, so that's good to see. Also, NFL times NFT sneaker deal. Looks like the Philadelphia Eagles are doing a deal. You guys can read all about this over on Cointelegraph. Check out the Bill Murray, and we'll move on. LG Electronics, everybody, launches an NFT platform that lets users buy and sell digital artwork straight from their TVs. So if you're running WebOS 5.0 or later, you'll be able to access it straight from your home screen. There'll be an option to buy or sell, I believe, or at least display for sure, your NFTs. It looks like it's a partnership between Hedera and LG Electronics. It was initiated a couple years back. Also, Samsung is also doing this. So, you know, expect this to go mainstream pretty soon. South Korea's IT department are jumping in the non-fungible token industry, and LG's rival Samsung is also doing that. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty exciting. It looks like they're going to allow users to transact for less than, you know, whatever that is, a thousandth of a penny or whatever. That's pretty cool. So you can buy an NFT at any price. So that's cool. At least they're not doing a $10 minimum. Everybody, you know, just kidding. No worries, Atomic. But yeah, straight up, that was kind of the whole point, right? To do like, you know, 0.00001 like Bitcoin or whatever. So super exciting to see that. I think that this might be the last wave, guys. So, you know, enjoy the bear market, right? It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes bear markets are good because when this goes, you know, mainstream and it explodes, who knows? You might not be able to get in. So, you know, at least for a very reasonable price like you can now. So now you can build cheaply. So
all I can say, like all these news, like I think for the last 2 to 3 minutes, we heard like a bunch of big names, big rock bands, big NFL, the FIFA, LG. Last week we had like Meta, Instagram, whatever. Like this, like 2 years ago, this is would have caused a major price spike.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
I think we're over the hype right now, and everything that's happening right now is kind of not hype material. That's kind of solid innovation that's happening across the board, and you know it's great to see that.
There's no reason to drop into a beer market if you could have done it in the hype market. So actually, like, they're building in the background. They don't care about the market go up and down. They need to take their position. They need to take the market share of the role. Like, they are having, like, distributing an entertainment system as a TV nowadays. So they want to have the market share for NFTs on their system, and if they leave out, they be left out. That's why every one of the large companies is building. If you hear it or not, they are doing it.
Yeah. You know, big companies aren't the only ones getting into NFT, guys. I got some other interesting news, good or bad, right? Mostly bad, I think. ISIS is actually minting propaganda on their NFTs. So now there's terrorists like NFTs out there, guys, you know. So talk about mainstream, right? Even the I guess the bad guys, you know, definitely not a proponent of terrorists, but hey, you know, if you're on the blockchain, you're on the blockchain, and that's kind of why ISIS is probably doing this, because you can kind of, you know, you can censor everything, but then in the end, when it lives on the blockchain, all you need is the wallet address, and you can kind of see their mumbo jumbo or whatever they're doing. But yeah, I thought I'd throw that out there. So yeah, even ISIS, everybody. So talk about, you know, mainstream. Let us know in the comment if you think this is good or bad. I believe it's bad.
I think there's a comment.
Yeah, no comment. But yeah, you know, news is news, become uncensored, and that's kind of what's going on. So yeah.
I don't have a sad trombone on my soundboard. Let's move on with this sound.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything from the soundboard.
Soundboard needs to be louder.
But I'm sure it was definitely something that's like, you know, let's move away from this. All right, so DeFi box.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I would like. Are you guys familiar with DeFi box?
You know, a little bit. I do some, you know, I do some work, and DeFi box does pop up on some of the things I do, and it's decentralized, right? Something. Go ahead, Martin, and maybe tell us a little bit about this. I'm interested.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Like we're all collecting like NFTs on Wax, and we know that Wax itself has a DeFi component when you go into the Wax G and Wax E and stake a little bit to get some of the overall profits that are made. But DeFi box is actually a very prominent DeFi project coming from EOS over, but since it's all Antelope code base, they are launching right now their NFT giveaway, a blind box basically on Wax, which is super interesting. We might see more of. I mean, we have Alcar exchange where you have liquidity pools, right? But DeFi box is coming now to bring also a bunch of liquidity pools and liquidity to the Wax ecosystem. prepping up for the next wave and bringing more liquidity to all the tokens that are happening on Wax. And I think, I mean, I don't even know if they made it to the NFT Insider. Shout out to NFT Insider, where we usually get our news from, but I didn't see this one. So I wanted to do a little bit of like cross community work here to say that this is like a really well project. And I think these blind boxes, whoever gets them, and if you win them, it's probably going to be worth it in the long run.
Looks like they're giving away an iPhone 13 Pro.
Yep. It's also nice to have. Yep.
Yeah, guys. So definitely head over to DeFi Box and check out the giveaway, log in, fill out the form, and good luck. Looks like they'll do, coin straw. So
I'm not sure if you are aware, but the wax.defibox.io page is a mobile page for swapping, adding liquidity, and it's running already on Wax. Yeah.
So it looks like one draw for every 10 points. So you come here, right, get your points by signing up for these things. I'm not sure if it's live yet, but yeah. And then once you get your points, right, if I had 20 points, then I get two clicks, and whatever's behind me, door number 1, door number 2, then that's the prize you'll get. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely always love giveaways.
And, shout out if you get the iPhone 13 Pro because you watched the show.
Straight up. Yeah,
let us know.
Shout out. Yeah, thank you everybody for the retweets and everything. Super cool and grateful for all that love. And as Martin said, shout out NFT Insider. That's where we get most of our information. We compile it all here on the show and do the research so you guys don't have to. And yeah, so thank you, Hydro, for everything you do for the community, bro. Much love. All right, so this was a meme. Thought it was kind of funny, right? Shout out Maple Leaf Engineer. So these are the normal NFTs, right? Your average golfer, and then we got the cool guy, right? This is Wax, right? This
Wax fam. Rapping.
Yeah, we don't give an F. We got the cool tools, we got the extra balls, like, the loud pants, so that's Wax, so all in a nutshell, basically, right? All the creatives and, get super creative over here with all the different tools and the different options and stuff like that. It's definitely a lot more fun than some of these other chains, and a lot of people don't know about it yet. So yeah, thought it was funny.
Yeah, he's really showing that he got like four balls, like 2 outside his pockets and 2 inside his trousers. It looks like,
puffing on the cigarette, doesn't care.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So yeah, we got not too many collabs this week, guys. We have a couple though. We have Sk8coin, obviously, that's the project that we're building, and we're doing kind of a cross-platform collab here. We've got Fly Frogs from Ethereum with Rizzle. If you guys don't know about Rizzle, he's a pretty cool ETH influencer. He's been in the game for a long time, co-host on the Matt and Rizzle show. Done a lot of work with Token Smart, and we did a food giveaway back in the day. And he's really involved, so we'll get into him a little later. And also, Corporate World, Beazelboss strikes again. He's got another intern with Sully, I believe. So let's see what's up. First up, Sk8coin. We did go over this a lot on last show, but we are dropping a new wheel with Fly Frogs and Rizzle. So I don't want to talk too much about Sk8coin, but we'll get into and show you the wheel at least.
Yes, show us the wheel.
Yeah. We also dropped our Metazine issue 4 last week, so you guys can check that out. It's free to read over on Sk8coin.io/Metazine.
Season preview there. Is the drop for the wheel already up?
Yeah, I have the uncommon up. The Rizzle wheel, everybody.
20.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. This is the uncommon version. So as you may know or might not know, the wheels have different stats on the templates. So this one is focusing on pop, right? Obviously, frogs can jump really high. So this is going to add a lot of pop to your complete skateboard once you blend all the components together and get your skateboard coming soon. This is the uncommon version, guys. 20 wax. You will need 4 wheels to complete your blend. And I have another one here. This is the common. I haven't put the drop up yet, but this is, there'll be 100 of these. There's only 60 of these. And, so comes out to like 15 different blends. And, yeah, so you guys can do the math. But yeah, we're collabing. I'm really excited with Fly Frogs, man. Shout out Fly Frogs for hooking it up. Shout out Rizzle, man, for making it all happen. This is a really cool collection over on Ethereum.
Ribbit.
Yeah, just check them out over on OpenSea and kind of see what they're all about.
Yeah. So
yeah, as you can probably tell, they're focused on frogs, and it's all like a PFP collection with all the different rare frogs and stuff like that. And our boy Rizzle is one of the the rare frogs, and they're actually pretty cool. Yeah, they got a bunch of different
Fly frogs. Fly frogs
Yeah.
have an amazing community. I mean, in the Discord, they do this like regular drawing sessions. The mastermind behind this is actually like a toy designer. He does vinyl toys and all other kinds of toys. And he gets together with his community, and they just throw like, oh, do one like with a hat, do one wearing whatever. And they're doing these live sessions on the Discord. They haven't been doing them like back when NFT was hyping. I'm not sure if they're still doing this. I guess so. Yeah, it's one of these fun projects that you definitely want to be a part of, because it seems like history.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're doing tadpoles now, I believe.
Yeah, tadpoles. That's for me. Like I was looking for this word for ages because I forgot it.
Yeah, super sick. I saw somewhere where the Fly Frogs posted like he had a skateboard with a fly frog and he was doing some stuff. I can't find it, but that's cool. You guys can definitely check him out. Give him a shout out. Give him a follow. Go check out the collection if you're into PFPs. You'll definitely like this stuff. Again, here's the link tree. So they got the Discord, the website, merch store, Twitter. Just check out the website and see what's up here. So Fly Frogs, the future is amphibious ribbit. It's breeding season, so breed your tadpole, everybody. And yeah, let's come on, get hoppy. Fly Frogs are a collection of 10,000 randomly generated NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. These are the new arrivals. I got the merch shop. Check that out in a sec. Save the Frogs, right? So we donated 8 ETH of profits to the initial sale of Save the Frogs. That's pretty cool. Why not? So yeah, yeah, Save the Frogs founder Carrie Krieger on the slopes of extinct volcano, high above Ecuador, while surveying. So I guess probably a species of frogs in Ecuador is not doing too good, and they donated some resources to help save that population. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you love frogs, you'll definitely love this collection.
Yeah, and give them a warm welcome joining us on the Wax blockchain.
Yeah, that's right. They created their wallet and they're ready to go. So hopefully we'll see some Fly Frogs over on Wax. That'd be super sick. As you know, bridges are coming, so I can't wait till that happens. Bridges, so yeah, you got some pretty cool hoodies, hats. That backpack is pretty epic. The boxer shorts are pretty sick. So yeah, man, definitely shout out Fly Frogs. Thank you guys for the collab, and I love what you guys are doing. Thank you for donating to the wildlife. The ecosystem helps save the planet in a way, and really honorable. So thank you.
Yeah. So the drop goes live in 1 day and 10 hours. Just like I
Thursday.
saw this already live. Thursday. So
yeah, the wheel is dropping Thursday, 1500 UTC.
So it's like 3 in 1. You get like a Rizzle, you get like a Fly Frog, and you get a Sk8coin wheel. That's like 3 major collections in the NFT space in one asset.
Up. Yeah.
It's like killer. I can't wait.
There is some Rizzle hot sauce. If you guys check out the Sk8coin stuff, you get into the collection, you'll see the food tokens and you'll find some Rizzle sauce. I have to say it's quite expensive, but it's going to do some really, really cool stuff. So not financial advice, but you might want to grab some hot sauce if you're into this collection, because it's going to really do some really cool stuff with the blends. And so yeah, we mentioned Rizzle, everybody. This is Rizzle's his Twitter, and you guys can check it out. Give him a follow and a shout out. He really does a lot of great things for the community. He's really outspoken when it comes to like corporations and big time artists. Like mainstream artists that come in that don't really care about the community. They just want to do their money drop. And he's really outspoken, really funny. He talks a lot of shit, and it's just funny to hear some of the stuff he says. He's had big companies approach him from day one, and sometimes he's just like, nope, you know, I'm not going to work with you because you guys are just like not doing it. So shout out Rizzle, man. I love you, bro. And, you know, can't wait to do some more stuff, especially a food drop. And yeah, thanks for the collab. You can check them out. Matt and Rizzle Show. Sorry, cut you off, Martin.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I wanted to get through. It's not just, you know, Rizzle is awesome, but like the team, Matthew and Rizzle, like Matthew and Rizzle in the show has been like, they've been like so early with covering everything that's been happening in the back in the day, really tiny NFT scene. You can go back in time, I think like 3 years listening to some people and how they were like imagining when at some point like people will catch up to NFTs. So there's a lot of history. Like the podcast itself is really nice, super entertaining, always fun. That's how I got to know Rizzle, and that's actually how I got to know Jason.
That's right. So, yeah, you guys can check out my episode. It's called Kick Flipping NFTs with the love handles, and Sk8coin was on there. And yeah, that's how I met Martin. It was pretty cool. He reached out to me, you know, he saw some of the stuff I was doing. He was interested, and we became friends, worked together, did a collab, and then, you know, slowly got his trust. And here I am, you know, pretty much changed my life. So thank you, Martin. You know, I'm one of those.
Thank you, Rizzle.
Thank you, Rizzle. Thank you, Matthew, too, man. And
absolutely.
Yeah, so I finally made it, guys. Full-time crypto, like blessed, super blessed. So cool. Everybody head over and give them a follow and check out some of their podcasts. They're definitely epic. As Martin said, there's artists on there like Axie Infinity, I believe, is on there, like all kinds of people, man. You know, from back in the day. You want to hear their story, their success stories, and yeah. So super awesome. Thank you, Rizzle. Thank you, Fly Frogs, and welcome to Wax. All right.
Get that wheel. Get that wheel. Thirsty.
Yeah, so coming on to the next collabs, right? Diesel Boss, the corporate head of corporate world, as he's strike again. He's now corrupting another collection. And this is Sully. So Sully has now been corrupted by Diesel Boss. He is joining as an intern. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, say hello to the next intern, Hoot, from the Sully collection. Hoot is a bundle of positive energy, but will it be enough to remain sane in the corporate world? Yeah, corporate world, shout out. We have been into their collection a few shows ago. They're just really huge collections, so we don't have time to kind of really dive in. But you guys can check out their collection over on Nifty Blocks. Go through the stuff. They got tons of blends and packs, and they've been around for a while. So super cool.
Super consistent. Right. Like regular drops coming.
Yeah.
No matter if it's sunshine or rain.
Yeah. So I thought I thought we'd get into Sully, right? For me, it's a new collection. Let's see what we can see. They got a decent amount of followers over here. Coming out of Everett. I don't know if that's Wyoming. That might be mistaken, but yeah.
They have a Twitch channel. I see. Let's cross promote that Twitch channel. We're also streaming live on Twitch. Hey everybody, on Twitch. Hey.
You can check them out over on Twitch. I wonder if they actually have a show going.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, check them out over on Twitch. See what else we got.
They're live.
I saw, yeah. Movie retakes. It looks like they have a channel over there where they do some movie stuff. I was looking for like, you know, like a Nifty Blocks or something link. Let's see if we can find one. If not, I'll do it manually. Type them in and pull them up. Retweeting some Kuma stuff.
Did you guys actually get the V-Bots? Did you guys get your V-Bots?
You know what? I slept on that. I didn't get my V-Bot.
I think they're distributing them on tweets, like retweet here and get the chance to get one, or have they been distributed to everyone? Like
I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking.
So yeah, I think the first tweet was confusing, right? Because I think everybody expected to get one if they commented on the tweet, and if you see there was like thousands of retweets and comments and stuff. And then they've since done another one, which is like a competition style tweet. So they said 72 hours, we're going to draw one winner. And I think they'll just be airdropping them to people that they believe deserve it. But alas, I do not have one either.
Okay.
Man, I can't seem to find them.
Are there any on the market?
V-bots. I'm not sure actually.
I was looking for Sully here. I know I had him up earlier. Looking for his collection. Man.
He's not promoting his collection.
It's looking under wallets.
Ah, okay.
Let's try one more time.
I'm gonna look for V-bots.
I think it's CS Sully because I've searched for it before.
You know, the problem is you see how it's searching for wallets.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Let's try it again. Yep, everybody live on direct. This is, Love Handle strikes again here.
Love Handle strikes again.
There we go. Should come up now. No. What the hell?
Yeah, I've had this problem before.
So there are about like 19 V-bots on the market while Love Handle is looking, trying to get his internet working. 19 on the market, and they're reaching from 599 wax to 666,666 and 66 wax cents.
I'm gonna find them.
Sold.
I'm gonna find them in a minute. We'll go up.
Good luck.
Come on, it's verified and whitelisted. Proper investment.
FD blocks.
Not.
Drops.
Come on, Sully.
There we go.
Sully. So it's capital C.
No, I guess not. CS, maybe CS.
You can find the template when you search on Atomic Hub.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Where's that from? Where's the collection name?
Is it Cyber Vandals?
No, that's not it.
Let's try that. Let's try Marketplace.
CS Sully, Hood, X Poster, X Cyber Vandals. I can find this template when I search CS.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Let it not defeat us.
All right. Well, we're gonna find them. Sorry about that, Sully, man. Sorry about to the audience here slipping.
Put your links in the bio. That's the most important information. Everyone who has a collection, you need to put your links into the bio.
All right, let's see. Let's go on and see if I can find something in his. All right, so Nerds Unite. That's why I say all the time. Of course, it's Love Handles being, doing his thing, but it's always good to get your link up in your Twitter. Really easy for different collectors to find you. But we will not.
But it might be really that corporate world has been just onboarding this Twitch streamer and making him a corporate world figure, right? So that's one
I'm pretty
way.
Sure, I found them earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. But
so
we will give away some Sully stuff at the end of the show to make up for it. But
when we find it,
I really wanted to check out his stuff.
Oh, I saw this image with the laptop and the dual screen several times.
All right, well, my bad, guys. We'll move on. I don't want to spend too much time and bore everybody. Maybe I'll look for them on the side here when we start getting into some of this other stuff. But yeah, collabing with Corporate World. Welcome aboard, Sully. Can't wait to see your collection and get into you guys. We'll definitely do another review when you guys have another drop. And let's move on to the drops, everybody.
Sweet.
All right. First up, he's not on NFT Insider, but it looks like Lupe has announced that today he's going to debut Chummies 4. So that's going on now. Pretty stoked on that.
Type.
Yeah. So Chummies 4, everybody, kind of flying under the radar. I wonder how many people have scooped up these Chummies. Let's see if again, even Lupe isn't putting his links right in the day, but I'm sure you can get to it from his website. All right, Chummy Friends, Collabs. Look at all the stuff. Lupe is a huge player on the Wax blockchain. We've covered him before. We used to call him the King of Wax. Probably still is, right? He's really, really, really doing a lot for the community. Everyone's really stoked when he drops the stuff. He's legendary. Been around since the early days. And here's all the different things. Let's see. I know I can find Senor Lupe stuff easy. Let me try typing it in. Empty blocks. See if these chummies are out.
No, I don't see them.
No?
No. I mean, not at least not on his drops page on Nifty Blocks.
Okay. All right. Well, he must be working on them.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of the other stuff he's got going on. Of course, his friends coins, all the different packs, diamond packs, Senor Tunes. This one was really fun back in the day.
Sorry, it says it's Friday, the 9th of the 16th of the 9th.
Is that what he said?
PST, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's in his bio.
I must have misunderstood. Yeah, Chummy's 4 Series Friday, 9/16. So you guys have time. Everybody get your wax ready. Super, super stoked. Yeah, that's awesome. Super dope.
Yeah, that's totally us. Like, oh, Chummy, where Chummy? we stop thinking. We're just running. Like, wow, get it?
Take my money.
Yeah.
Well, I think he tricked everybody because look, it says GM today we debut Chummies. So
yeah,
Lupe
spoiler alert.
His tricks on the community, but that's cool. It's good because now everybody you can get your wax ready. And yeah, I thought it was kind of odd. Usually Lupe likes to give everybody time to get ready because these things go real quick. Everybody loves the chummies. Yep. And yeah, so I don't want to speak too soon, but there might be possibly some Lupe wheels coming, everybody. So stay tuned for those as well. I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah. All right, cool, Lupe. Can't wait to see the new chummies, man. Super dope. Super dope.
I can see like wooden wheels, like for.
Straight up. All right. So yesterday we had Sk8coin dropping their wax NFT Hive memory wax. They have it on NFT Hive, the drop. I believe it's also on Nifty Blocks as well. So if you guys are looking for some kind of reasonable priced collection with super high quality stuff, definitely head over and grab yourself some memory cards. Still got some left. 8 wax, can't beat that. And let's see some of his other stuff on
Guys, sorry, can I just sorry.
No, go ahead.
Massively unprofessional, but I need to do a venue change, right? Because the family are coming upstairs because it's bedtime. So I'm just gonna mute and stop video just for like.
Oh, no worries. Oh, that's all good. Oh my God, handle business. We're gonna do the Funko, and then we'll get back to
finally we can talk about Matthew.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's check out some of these other wax.
So is this like an ingredient, a blend ingredient? I
believe there is.
Like the blend is coming.
I also saw that there's some utility to it. You get on Waxstyle 30% more.
Oh yeah, he's adding his collection to the Waxstyle, you guys.
Yeah, right, and if you have the memory card, you kind of get crazy, kind of 30% more staking power, it says. Somewhere there.
Yep. Shout out Mike D. Waxstyle is a big addition to the Wax family, and the tools, allows anybody to set up staking pools. That's super sick. So yeah, if you do get your memory cards, guys, don't forget to stake them over on Waxstyle. And we will also check them over on Nifty Blocks. I guess I can just type them in manually here. I know there was a link I saw earlier.
It is kind of crazy though that all these kind of digital media get a renaissance on Wax right now. So we saw the Wax tridges, we saw now memory disks. What else did we see? They're all kind of floppy disks.
The floppy disk.
No.
Now look at all these memory cards. These are sick.
Yeah.
But it's still weird,
like
kind of, that we try to build a relation between what we in the past thought of storing something, and now where we can store it on the blockchain, we use those visuals of how we used to store things on the blockchain now.
It's
Yeah,
definitely a
that's pretty
trend.
cool. That's funny.
it's funny.
Definitely
It's
But yeah,
cool.
here's some of the
I
blends.
like it to see.
Super dope. As you can see.
Projector, yeah.
Yeah, this is the drop. I like it. Shout out.
It's kind of
Hive, man.
It's kind of funny because like we are using like emulators like on a desktop PC or on a Mac, whatever. We use like emulators to play like old consoles, and we have like here the same. We have like a projector, and we have a cartridge for the projector, and so we have like, okay, it's easy to understand. We have something, we can throw an image on the wall, and we have a cartridge, and it changed by exchanging. It's the narrative is really easy to understand, going back to old stuff. Like,
you know, with the
everyone in the 90s knew how to use like VHS player or record, like your favorite concert from MTV or MTV Raps. So you got it on the record, and yeah, the narrative, I like it a lot.
Yeah, you know, as William Quigley always says, that NFTs, they're actually little mini computers. So smart NFTs, who knows what's gonna be able to do. Your NFT, you load it up into like a, like Jana was saying, a little emulator, and who knows, you actually might be able to start using these things in the actual video game on the NFT and stuff like that. So there's so many utilities and things that haven't been explored yet.
Yeah,
we're still so new. So I
was expecting Atari like to drop the first.
Yeah, Atari, man. I don't know what happened to you guys, man.
Console was in the pipe, and they dropped like the games on Wax, and I was like, yeah, console, Web3 gaming, yeah, ownership, and yeah, double dipping is cool too, but
nah,
we'll see. We'll see.
Seriously,
We'll
yeah,
see.
you guys dropped the ball, man. But yeah, everybody, they get to do what they want to do. You guys can research the Atari project. They're still kind of sort of alive, but yeah, you should have stayed on Wax, guys. I'm telling you. All right, so this was Monday, guys. Let's move on, and
are we finally
let's
getting to a special guest?
All right, so yeah, we're gonna actually get up on
the other
Matt's
special
collection next. As you guys know, the Funko drop is going on now. They're doing their DC NFT bobbleheads part. The Funko figures, Series 2. That's the DC stuff. Everyone's really excited about this one actually. And
I just got mine.
You did you? Yeah, I was gonna say. I hope not too many people are watching this show and they're gonna miss their drop, right? But yeah, you guys, it's going on. I don't know if there's still time, but you headed over to digital.funko and grab your packs. All right.
Is this your first drop that you participated in Funko, or you collecting many of them?
So I came to the Wax blockchain in November, and the first thing I brought was Hot Wheels. That was the one thing that really spiked my interest. And then Funko after that, and then creating. But I don't really have time to collect anymore. As soon as I started creating my own stuff, and it became like a thing, it was just that all my time goes into that now. Do you know what I mean? So, but with the exactly ones, I've seen them, and I just thought I'm just going to treat myself to 2 packs.
Right.
Yeah. You can definitely get caught up in collecting and stuff like that.
100%.
Yeah. It's like an obsession. But yeah, you mentioned the Hot Wheels. I bet those Hot Wheels Series 1s, man, in some years from now, those are going to be pretty hot item, I think. So cool. Let's move on. And we got the Drawn Company, the moment we've been waiting for, everybody. It looks like you guys are dropping Friday, I believe.
Yeah, and, bit of false advertising there because we're dropping Friday. I was the NFT insider messaged me and did you think, have you got any drops? And he's just switching to a new way to do it. So have you seen this? There's a form on Atomic Hub now, so you can fill out the form on Atomic Hub to get on the NFT Insider. He's just starting to put it out there, and I did ask him. I said to him, like, is this common knowledge yet? And he said, yeah, it's fine. Share the link.
Is it up there now? In fact,
yes,
we're gonna. If anyone's watching, sorry to cut you off. We're gonna actually give away a Karen. We're gonna give away Urban Knight Karen here in the chat. You know,
he's off.
Class.
Most love handles coming to you live. All right. Bam! It is up there. So claim your Karen if you're watching the show. And we'll also give away some more stuff after the show. Sorry to cut you off there, Matt. I just,
That's all right.
Throw that out there real
important
quick
moment to cut you off.
Continue what you're saying. Is there a place? Can I find this on Atomic Hub? What you're talking about?
I think it's there somewhere. I've only got the direct link myself, so I'd have to send that to you. If you look at the foot of the page, there is a link to the NFT Insider.
Which page?
Go down it on the Atomic Hub homepage. Because I noticed this further down, maybe further down. It's in there. Look, NFT Insider. No, it's in the footer. Discover.
Let's see. Direct me.
So down. It's like a game show. There, you there. You were there.
Oh, down here, NFT Insider.
Almost.
I
mean, it's me, guys. So you know how I roll.
Yeah, I don't know. Drop calendars. Is that it? I don't know. Anyway, I can share the link in a bit.
Yeah, share the link with me. Do you know how to drop it in here on in Zoom?
Yeah, actually, I can do it now, can't I?
Okay, cool. That's probably the easiest way.
So I can't remember where we were going with that. What were we talking about?
Your special link on Atomic where your developer was doing something new.
No, sorry, but I can't remember. That was an answer to that question. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. So he sent me that, so I thought, well, I've got to do something to tell him I'm doing something to test the link because I was curious as well. So I'm just doing 3 blends, and we'll get onto that as we unravel the mystery in a bit.
Okay.
Which will be quite exciting.
Cool. Where did you send that link? In Twitter or?
No, sorry, I can't do 2 things at once. Famous for it.
My bad. Oh, I see it. Cool. All right, everyone, we're back on track. This is why everyone loves the show, though, because okay, this is the drop link where you submit your drop, and it's okay. Let's talk about the blends you were talking about here. So
yeah, so literally that's an idea. So if you just go to series 3 to start off with.
All right.
And if you put it right down to the bottom, we do ask as a just carry on further down the page. We further. So before series 3, and I do this as sort of like a promo device. I do a sticker drop. And before they've just been a couple of stickers. This was a full-on sort of like blend journey. But I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 3 new stickers to add to this schema, because I'm going to be building them over time. So every time I do a big drop or there's something fun, might have a retrospective look as well. Get some of the characters that have been popular in the past. Just talk to the community. Say, come on, who do you want in a sticker? We'll do a few stickers of them, and then we're going to do blends for various requirements. So that'll be fun. But I don't know what. Well, sorry, I do know what they're going to be. They're going to be promoting the action figure drop. So they're going to be 3 blends of characters from the action figure drop that we're going to be doing at Digicon.
Man, I love those action figures. Let's see if I can pull up an FD, guys. Pull up your collection here.
If you actually go to the website, we've got all of the action figures on the website.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to action figures, and then again we're going down. We'll come back to this new stuff in a minute. That's all the sexy stuff.
These are looking cool.
Yeah, so those are your exclusives. We'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, you've got on this page, you've got every single action figure drop that we've done, and this was the action figures sort of like started off for me as I'm really enjoying creating stuff, but I need to create something that I really, really intensely enjoy. Always loved action figures, you know, along with every other, you know, boy and girl on the planet. And you know, I still collect them. I might, you know, buy He-Mans occasionally, but you know, we won't talk about that. But yeah, I've got a big collection of He-Mans upstairs. But I
Oh,
thought
okay.
if I yeah, if I do action figures and I can produce a lot of them and I can do it quickly, I'm going to do them as pocket money drops to basically just give something back to my community. And so it started off as doing one wax packs. They had 5 NFTs in them, and then you know, we'd have blends at the end. So we'd have certain cards that you could get in the packet. That's evolved because they become sort of like Digicon exclusive. So we had an exclusive at Digicon 9, and then we had an exclusive at Digicon 10 with the Captain Clutterbuck. So it allows me to sort of like, I'm basically creating the Drawn Company toy shop, and I'm having so much fun doing it. And of course, I know that this is how you guys found me the first time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, because you'd seen them. And as I was saying to you, that's beautiful for me, because in the worlds of the great Bill and Ted, we've finally reached out and touched someone. So, you know, and
Yeah.
the big addition for me is I've always wanted to like create arcade toys. I just find arcades beautiful, and they've got such fond memories for me. So
Seriously.
I've shoehorned that in. So you've got DC action figures with the arcade element. And as I build up the collection, you can see that with this one, this was where I introduced the arcade machines. So we had some DCX the 80s arcade machines. That was another Digicon exclusive.
Super
I did
sweet.
for the first.
Yeah, we were
Digicon.
talking before the show, like the action figures. I really liked them, but we were really commenting on the arcade machines. They're like really cool. This one's really cool with the animated screen.
Yeah, you inspired us really to talk about the arcade times, like back in the days when we be young. In Germany, it wasn't allowed, but I went like in holidays in Greece into the arcades and was playing, and super fun, super nice to see. I have another question for our asset, but it comes later. I hope.
Okay. Can I just finish on the arcade thing?
Yes.
The thing is that, I mean, there's hopefully going to be some sort of grand plan where I can start to. The original idea when I came up, and you guys know how fast we move in the NFT space, it's like breakneck. So the original idea was that I'd start to use the individual machines as blends, and then literally get people to create a bespoke 1-1 arcade, right? That still might come later on, but I work, you know, I'm constantly asking the community. I haven't done for a couple of weeks because we've been busy with Series 3, but you know, give me some more arcade machines. What are we going to do next? We've got a racer, so we've got like a Daytona, very close to Daytona, sort of like rip off. But do you want to see stuff like a ski machine? Do we want a bike machine? Do we want something like, you know, cyber sled? Or so yeah, it's just fun. It's fun to play around with.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, these are really cool. I'm really stoked on these action figures. I started collecting a bunch of them, and then I met up with some of our translators where we translate the show in the Korean and Chinese, and I gave a couple away. So I got to start buying them up. And I actually thought I had like maybe 12 of them, and I thought I was, you know, I thought my collection was getting finished. But now that I look at this, I'm like, oh man, I have a long way to go.
Plenty more.
Yeah, there's plenty more where that came from. So what you were saying there, I mean, we'll get onto it in a minute, but the future of this is animated NFTs. So like that's me just using you know, the original one there is just like a GIF, but we're sort of like we're taking it to the next level with the next drop. So you know, they're going to be beautifully complicated and cause me lots of pain, I guess.
Yeah.
But that'll be fun.
Yeah, these are super sick, man. Yeah, I like them. So shout out on that. You. Congrats on some pretty cool stuff.
Well done.
Yeah, they definitely come a long way, right? When I first started seeing them, oh, look at that. Sweet.
Yeah, so those were when I realized that basically I'd taken it as far as I could with a GIF, because although I you know, I'm not even really a classically trained designer. I've learned. I went to university for a couple of weeks. No, I survived university. Sorry, and I graduated. But did a graphic design degree. But from sort of like in my life, I've had 15 years where I haven't done design. I've done bits in and around design. But for my day job, I sort of like 2 years ago, I picked up Affinity Designer and Affinity Publisher, and that's been it. So, and finding NFTs and not drawing anything really has been just, it's been like so cathartic, because before I discovered this space, I was just hammering people on Call of Duty every night, and you can only do that for so long. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, same here with the Sk8coin stuff. I never really had any training, you know. It's just kind of like I really love doing it, and you learn a little more and more, and it's like you start to gain a little bit of skills. I'm far from skilled, but yeah. So you design most of these yourself?
Definitely. Like if you guys are starting to do the things that you like and you have a passion for it, and you don't necessarily learn it in school, you all will develop your own style, you know, because the tools are just something that you have, and everybody can create with the tools, you know, but you need to bend the rules in order to get, you know, your own unique style, you know, what you use from the tools. Definitely. And I can see that.
I mean, I just personally, I use the sort of like the flexibility, and I say this to a lot of people, it's the final irony of the blockchain, right? Because once you do something on the blockchain, you can't change it, can you? It's there forever, right? Yeah. But actually, it's the most fluid, innovative space on the planet. So when I'm creating new ideas, I'll just throw stuff out there and see if people like it before I get to that stage where I'm minting. So at the minute, what you see for what I'm going to show you with the action figures is basically all that's in the action figures range at the minute. I put it out there. If people like it or react to it, I then sort of like carry on and build that into the collection. If they don't like it, I leave it and start again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, these are dope. I've seen, you know, there's been action figures out there before, but I think these are the most consistent collection I've seen. I believe, you know, with the most.
Yeah, and I think people just love them. People love. I think it's the fact that you're building an action figure collection, and people really love it. And because I can create at the speed I can create, and that's where I was going with it earlier. I don't want to do super expensive NFTs all the time. I want to be able to give people who enjoy the brand the fun of, we say it, collecting, trading, and blending. Forget the secondary market. Just trade, come and trade in the Discord, and that's what they do now. I mean, I've completely hammered the secondary market by, you know, fostering trading, but I love that. After Series 3 launch, they were all in there swapping. It's like, you know, it's like lunchtime at school with pods or trading cards, and I love just watching it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, super dope. I'm really into them. I'm probably gonna end up getting them all, you know, for
there is a,
you know, reasonable price, and then, you know, it's like, I don't know, you know, like different series, you know, Series 1 and Series 2. Is there a limited supply, or what's the supply on these things?
So, well, some of them are limited supply. The commons won't be. And then I've sort of, at the end of the year, I'm going to sort of like take some time out and have a review over the stuff that can be locked. So some of the stuff is locked, some of the stuff isn't locked at the minute. But definitely, as we become into 2023, as we become more of a premium brand, although I'm contradicting what I say, we will be doing stuff where it's pre-minted as opposed to just doing the infinite numbers and infinite amounts. But like the stuff like you're seeing there, like
I seem to be having a little bit of a slow collection there, so I apologize for that, guys.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, so you're looking at the Karens now.
Yeah, I was checking out the Karen. It's pretty classic, man. It's pretty funny. Very great idea, right? On the copy machine and stuff.
Yeah, well, Karens, like, can you tell us a little bit about the twat thing?
The twat thing. So basically, yeah, where did she come from? So the first, so that originated from the fact that my marketing department are really disorganized. So I was like, well, if you asked the marketing department to come up with an acronym for our AI, I sort of like worked backwards and thought I need to choose a deeply offensive word and I need to make an acronym for that. So, and I did a bit of publicity about it before. So like I was building it up saying, have you seen what the marketing department have come up with for the AI? And yeah, she is the thinking, working, artificial technology of Drawn Company, the twat. So basically what she does is if I think it's about 20 minted at the minute, if holders have that on the 26th of September, I'm then going to generate them a 1-1. So they're going to choose what sentence they wanted to say, and then I'm going to mint that in the gallery for them. So that was just sort of like, instead of doing, because I've done lots of VIRLs with the constructoids and stuff like that, I thought I want to do something else that's a bit special. So I've got a little survey monkey form, people fill it out, and then yeah, we've got some hilarious things for her to say, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, these
That's
are really
pretty cool.
Yeah, I apologize, guys, if I seem a little bit out of it. Like my connection was a little skippy, so I didn't follow exactly along. But I'm looking at these.
Yeah.
Generation 2s, these are freaking sick.
So when literally 2 weeks ago, I was like, I need to take the action figures to the next level. So I decided that in the good old fashioned sort of like tradition of Transformers, I'd leave the old schema behind, abandon it, and then we'll create Generation 2. So with Generation 2, I'll be using MP4 video like I have for Series 3. So because I was finding with the GIFs, they're just too restrictive for me with the amount of colors that I want to use. That might be down to my poor sort of like, optimization, but I just can't get GIFs to work for me at all. So they're going to be all videos. And if you go back up to the top, you'll see we've got, these have never been seen before, the 3 that are down the bottom. So we've got, first of all, this fella here. Oh, no, there you go. So we'll go there. So we're going to have basically Karen in the story. She's going to be a hero. So she's a schoolgirl, as we saw in the anime Karen panel, which was in Series 3, which we can have a look at the minute with the Speedline background. But as with all the anime characters, she's got her own mobile suit, and she's also got a transforming bike. And then her sidekick as well. I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but it's quite, might be a bit too subtle. But this is Astrid. She's Karen's trusty transforming photocopier. Now,
I was just about to say, it looks like a photocopy bot.
So basically, to make Astrid, the blend journey will be, you have to have all 6 commons. So if you just go up again, sorry, I'm moving you.
No worries.
You can see that each of the commons, which are these fellas, will come with 1 part. And of course, I'm committing massive sort of like IP theft on Lego. None of that will feature in the final minting, because I can't do that to myself. I love Lego, but when I started building it, I was like, well, if I'm building something, it looks like Lego, let's just make it look like Lego for the time being.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the commons, as opposed to having accessories, will have an element of Astrid. You'll put all of the commons together to build Astrid, so you'll get an epic version of Astrid. And then you've got the 2 transforming saber bikes, which again will be blends. But then, of course, in good old fashioned Power Rangers form, we'll have a final form Karen. So she'll combine with the photocopier, which I thought was a nice sort of touch. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, whether it's going to be an animation, but it's going to be fun to draw anyway. So yeah, Astrid will come together with Karen, Karen's saber bike. And I've got a lot of other anime cliches which are sort of going to go into the collection as well, which I'm working on at the minute, but nothing else is final. It's just literally the bike, the photocopier droid, and Karen. But I'm having tremendous fun with it. It's almost cathartic after Series 3, because I almost killed myself with Series 3 to get it out on the deadline.
Right. Yeah, I know how that is with the metazine and everything. Yeah,
it gets to a point where it doesn't become fun. So I thought, do you know what? I don't care what people want. I'm doing anime style, because that's what I'll do this time with Digicon. If you go to my Twitter, sorry, you can see the animation of the actual what the NFTs are going to look like, which is pretty exciting. So it's that one, yeah. So the plan is to have each of them, even the commons, are going to have the animation. I don't know if this is the final animation yet. I mean, you're a fan. Do you like that, or would you prefer to see it static?
I think it's pretty cool. You know, I'm always kind of a proponent to where I don't, you know, I want to see what the artist has up his sleeve. You know, so yeah, give it to us. You know, I think it looks great. Yeah, I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Well, and since you already like said that GIFs are limiting you, you can have a more static, slightly shimmering GIF, and have the MP4, which is more elaborate, like have 2 files in one NFT, right? Which is one option to go.
Yeah, it is, but I found, because that was what I was told, and this is sort of like one of the things that I love and hate about the space is, if you ask anyone about the video problem, they'll tell you that some people will tell you Atomic Hub still doesn't take video, even though it says that video can go in there. And because I took a gamble I didn't take a gamble, sorry, I verified it worked, but I found out that like I can use just an MP4 and not have the GIF. So I'm just going to literally go for the MP4 and then have the back image. If that's what you're trying to get at. I don't fully understand why that, because at one point you had to have a GIF, didn't you? And then you had to have the MP4 behind it or something like that for it to show up, but now it shows up okay.
Yeah. I think there's no problem with just having the MP4 or the GIF. You can mint both. I think the question is what Atomic Hub will show on the market first, right? And I think this is what you can click on when you're minting, having the orange circled one. That's the one that will be predominantly be used. But Atomic has been changing their UI quite a bit recently. So I can understand that you're hesitating and want to play it safe. Having the MP4 only with the back image is probably like a good call.
It's just simple. Do you know what I mean? I just find it simple, and because I did an experiment and I passed it through different wallets just to check, because I had an absolute MP4 nightmare back in the day at Digicon 8, because I'd minted a whole schema with videos, and of course it didn't take videos but shows videos sometimes. So I had to completely redo the drop for Digicon whilst Digicon was going on. So I never want to relive that experience ever again in my life. But these appear to work, so
I got the same problem with the Sk8coin stuff. The GIFs were just huge. They were like 80 megabytes and stuff, and I just couldn't get them to work right. So I just ended up going with MP4s. Plus, the beauty of the MP4 is you can put sound in there, right? It'd be cool to have some
well, I've got
sound or something in there.
Well, I've got Abstract Dragons on it at the minute. I've sent him some source material. So I've said, this is what I want. Can you please make me a little soundtrack? But we'll see what he comes back with. Hopefully he will, because I love his stuff.
Nice. Super dope. Yeah, everybody definitely head over and check out Drawn Company, man. This is doing big things over there. Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to touch on before we move on to the next collection?
No, not really. I mean, we've pretty much covered it all.
Right.
But thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, man.
Seriously.
Is this all a one-man show, I have to ask, or you're working a little bit in a team?
No, God, no. But sorry, no. Whoa. So we've got a great Ukrainian 3D designer who does the Karen stuff. So all of the 3D stuff is him. We're also going to be doing a project together. We were going to do it this year, but I think it's just unrealistic. So we're probably going to move it into 2023, which is Karen Burger. Most of the assets are already drawn. We want to gamify it, but I want 100% check with Atomic Hub that it's not going to be classed as a game before I go ahead and do it, because I don't want to have the issue that other collections are having where they're being, de-whitelisted. Those are my. I'm launching the Apparel. I've actually had the Apparel website for months now, but I've never released it. So I'm going to do a launch at JidiCon with the. Excuse me, sorry. As opposed to doing the NFT, people are just going to be able to buy direct from T-Mill, which is going to be cool.
Sweet.
Nice.
So 2 people on the team.
So yeah, pop up 3D. Everything else is myself.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm a one-man band really. Apart from the 3D stuff.
Nice.
Super awesome stuff.
It's definitely nice to have some help, right? Like
oh yeah, well, there's no way I could do the 3D stuff like he does it. You know, just that's a bridge too far.
Yeah. I started doing the Sk8coin stuff myself, and it's just so much. And now I have Yana doing the wheels. She's doing an incredible job. Super talented. You know, Martin helping out with with the art and stuff. As far as telling us how to present it and everything, being the art director that he is, very knowledgeable about that stuff. So
I want a skateboard. I really want a skateboard. So I'm really impressed.
Let's do a collab, man. Yeah, let's do some wheels. Let's do a board.
Next month.
We'll do like a Karen board or something.
Oh, superb.
Super. Sweet. All right, so you heard it here first, guys. You know, get your wax ready for that one. You know, get the Karen boards or something out there. All right, so moving on, Professor Wax. Thanks too for the retweet and everything, bro. Excited to get into your drops. I know you're doing some baby coins or something, right? Let's see what we got.
Professor Wax has been also around for a while, huh?
Yeah, he's kicking off another round of the PFP auctions. Yeah, he's been around for a while. He's been in the mix. He reached out to me a while back, and looks like this is coming out tomorrow, guys. So get your wax ready. 1,200 UTC for some auctions.
I think he got a Wax account longer than a Twitter account. Joined February 22. So the Wax account is for sure a few years older. And
so, you know, being the host of this show, this is what I like to see, guys, man. I clicked on his link tree and look at this. All these links right here for me. So I don't have to fumble around, full of love handles. Everybody knows I'm the butcher. You know, I'm always messing up the names, always messing up the links. So, you know, that's kind of comes in hand with the live show. But yeah, let's see if we can see some Professor Wax out. I know he's doing auctions, so let's see if I can find those if possible. But this is some of the stuff you can find here. Some fuzzies, pretty cool. Doing some stuff. I saw Sakuma fuzzy over here, Earth fuzzy. Let's see. I want to get one of these away. How about ooh, I can't beat this for 8 cents. Nice. Yeah, man, sometimes we go a little wild on the show. I start scooping up NFTs. Can't help myself. We give most of them away, but every once in a while I'll find a gem and maybe keep it for my little collection. But yeah, these are pretty dope. Let's see if we got some blends. You did mention blends, Matt, for your stuff. I'm like, I love blends. If there's blends, you got a good blend scheme or whatever in your collection, man, I'm all about it.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I think that's the one thing that separates it from collecting, you know, other collectibles is the fact that you can destroy them to make something new. I think it's great.
All right, so here we have some auctions, guys. We've got the Tiger Fuzzy, 24 minutes from now, so you guys definitely have time. We got this one coming tomorrow. That's pretty cool. Some Digicon stuff the day. Yeah, while we're here, let's see if we can check out some templates. Oh, look at, here we go. Baby Professors. This is the stuff he's focusing on right now. These are pretty cool, like super cool actually. One asset, so it looks like they're limited 1 of 1, huh? Yeah, I like that one. That one pretty badass. And we got some little packaging here. Looking good, Professor. Definitely like what I see. As we say here, we look for diamonds in the rough and nifties in the wild. And looks like we definitely got a diamond here. These guys. Sweet. All right.
Let's see. Like, am I completely mistaken? I'm probably mistaken with somebody else. Like, how old is this Wax account?
February 22.
The Twitter account was, right?
Yeah.
Who was I thinking? Wasn't there another professor? Maybe professor's just sticking to me so much. Maybe I'm watching too much Rick and Morty. I'm not sure.
No, I was pretty sure, but maybe he was kicked or something. Whatever happened, I guess it's the same. It's like the one and only we know. So I think there
Professor's been hitting me up for a while.
Joined February 22. No.
It's a mystery.
Maybe it's just yeah, bug in the database. What I see on the Nifty Blocks collection description is like baby professors are one of one's profile picture NFTs that grant holder exclusive access to the baby professor chat room and all mini games found within the Professor Wax Laboratory Discord server. Play mini games to accumulate elixir redeemable for PWAX cryptocurrency and NFT prizes. So, and he's the creator of the PWAX token. And yeah, stuff going
on utility?
On Discord.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the utility. Sorry to interrupt you there, but like baby professors can access the baby games on Discord. Pretty sweet.
Nice. That's always nice.
Yeah, and mini games to play to earn or play to learn. Yeah, accumulate elixir, which is for sure some kind of token or just a Discord thing, not sure. But yeah, there's utility coming with it. Nice. I was pretty sure it's not just like the image or the asset which cause FOMO into this asset, for example. So always read into the description. I was looking into the asset description, found nothing, but yeah, the collection description solves everything.
Nice. All right. Well, shout out, Professor. Yeah, we'd love to have you on the show sometime, man. Let's do a collab. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. We're almost done, guys. Wrapping it up soon. Got 2 more collections here. This one is awesome too. Some music NFT stuff. Looks like it's a CXC current exchange. I guess we're just gonna dive straight in to the link tree and look at some of the stuff here. There's the Twitter, Instagram. Mint your own NFT soundtrack. Let's see what we got.
It's pretty much related to music NFTs. I think the project was one of the first ones that minted some, videos, music videos from different musicians. They have this super crazy nice world map where all the bands that are releasing there are located, and you can see where what was minted. I think it's some geolocking there. And I've been talking to the creator and founder of this actually the last 2 days, and we might have another guest in the upcoming shows.
Nice. Yeah, I'd love to have you on and check these out. I was checking out a little earlier. I'm looking for this certain track. I don't know if here we go. I thought this one sounded pretty sick, guys. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna play this for you guys. We won't play the whole thing, but I was really into it. If it's gonna pop up, let's see. New template. So we got the image, we got the coin here, and we got the audio track over here. Skip up a little. I love the audio stuff, man. It's such a great way to do your audio, and NFTs are so amazing. I can talk about it all day, but especially for video, right? And like audio stuff, it's like you can't beat it with the lock stuff. And, imagine the skateboard video stuff where you can do blend the trick with the video and then get the audio track and blend that all together. and like make a straight skate video. That's coming soon, guys. So, but it'd be cool to do some collabs with like a musical artist and put their music on like the skateboard video and stuff, and have to have like a cross blend and stuff. But yeah, I can go on and on. You know, see if these anything hit the market yet here.
You can I shared a link, a YouTube link in the chat. If you can open this one, it shows like his show. He's called as a rapper GodSoul1, the creator of the CXC music, and he was like featured on our
We're really blessed to be here at the Metaverse Music Festival, as together we pioneer new space in music, meta concert, and NFTs. My name is Douglas Butner from CXC. You'll hear my music in this set, and coming up, you'll also hear Carapaz Afrobeat, Munster Vision, Kritura, and Lisbon Pocket Show. I perform as God Soul One Love, Amun, and Sir Douglas Fresh. I'm a conscious rapper, the coder of CXC.world music map on Wax, and I'm also a conscious being who believes universes, galaxies, stars, planets, and even plants have consciousness.
Right.
So I ask you, are you conscious or are you consciousness? I offer you this permission slip to slip deep into your being as you listen to the soulful hip hop I'm about to perform. About 10 minutes in, there's 2 channel rap freestyles, the first public performance of this new genre of rap. And at the end of the set, I have a very special song called You Are Love that was mixed by Yoshi from Yoshi Drops.
Oh, Yoshi
now,
Drops.
This is
nice.
You make separates it from fake. In your mind, you design how it really is played. I am a Mayan and guided by fate. By to receive must correct and replace. The objective complexness connect.
I want to skip up here.
Oh yeah, the spot, like our stage where the Twitch logo is. There was a video playing.
Yeah, that's the
Me firing off some fire emojis. Yeah, good times. I just wanted to call it back. That's why I shared the link. It was an amazing event.
I asked for.
Confused.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
Yeah, good to have Douglas on the show sometime. Like, as you see, he's like well-spoken, has something to say, awesome human being, and pure consciousness.
Oh yeah, very cool. All right, shout out. Okay, last but not least, we have an independent artist. You know, we haven't gone over any, I definitely haven't seen her before, and we always love to give everybody a stage. So even if it's a small artist like this, let's check out her link tree here. We'll start out with her website. So I don't know if you've ever heard of Food Monsters, guys. They've been around for a while. They have a show they do sometimes, but I always thought they were pretty cool. I always thought it'd be pretty cool to do a collab, like a food collab with them at some point. Looks like they're on Waxed so shout out to anybody who is over on Waxed. If you don't know about them, Matt, you can set up your own staking pool and everything. It'd be really cool to see some Karens stakeable if you haven't done that yet. But that's something that we look into.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I've spoken to what's his name? I can't remember the guy.
Mike D. Shout out Mike D.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
I said, help me.
Yeah. Nice. So this collection is Demon Doodles. Looks like they're affiliated with the Food Monsters. So yeah, Demon Doodles. Looks like you can buy them here on the Wax DAO, and we'll also check out the NFT box. Some pretty cool doodles. Definitely something here for everybody. If you like this kind of like dark art and stuff like that, it's definitely chill. Look, a Demon Wombat. Got something like a little pirate Pete. Looking pretty cool. Definitely digging it. Looks like this might be the integrated NFT blocks into the site. That's a pretty cool thing on NFT blocks you can do now. Let's see. Doodles. So here's over straight up on the NFT blocks. I want to go straight to the blends and see if there's any of those yet. Yeah, already got some blends going. All the doodles. Looks like you can blend them all together or something, right? Let's see.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. You get them all. That's cool. Blend them all into like one super collage doodle. Sick. People are digging it. Check out some of the drops. Check out the skulls, right? The Forsaken Skulls, Wild Rose.
I just had like a lightning hitting my brain. This wasn't a thing for art before NFTs, or am I right? Like crafting or blending is like a typical game thing, like craft your items or something.
Yeah.
For art, it just opened new doors. I think it's super
for
amazing.
Sure. Yeah. Heck yeah, especially when you have really cool like blend videos and stuff, right? It's to get people in the the mood, and you see a really cool visual, and then you get your item at the end. I remember when Blockchain Heroes first came out, man. I used to just craft and craft and craft just to see like the video over and over. But yeah, super cool. So shout out Demon Doodles, like what you're doing. Welcome to the Wax fam. I always love Food Monsters and the stuff they do. So good luck, and you know, I can't wait to see what you bring us. And that pretty much wraps up the show, guys. Really want to thank you, Matthew, for coming on and sharing all that information about your collection. Super excited to see what you're going to bring us. And
thanks for having me.
Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for some giveaways after the show. We'll give away some, you know, some NFTs for everybody, some Drawn Company stuff, and yeah, awesome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Sweet stuff. Thanks, Matthew, for coming on. Take care, guys.
Bye.